Hello everyone, this is Karan from TechRevs and today you're watching my review of the Logitech G304 wireless gaming mouse. This is also known as the G305 in many markets, but here in India it's known as the G304. So you're watching my review of this. I'm going to quickly do So this is how the mouse looks like now. Let's do a quick physical overview, and it comes with this DPI changing button. It comes with an on-off switch over here, and there are two customizable buttons over here. This button over here, this is the scroll wheel, and it also has a button over here. And these are the left and right buttons. This is finished in glossy plastic black, and rest of the body is all matte black. This weighs in at around 100 grams. That is including the weight of the battery. So if we just slide this thing down here, you will see that there's one single AA dual cell battery that comes with this, and you can easily install it over here. And once you take this off, the mouse becomes even more ultra light. Now, many of the people, what I've generally seen, at least in the past reviews, that they complain a lot about the weight of how much the mouse weighs. But for someone who's coming from a wired mouse, or maybe even a different wireless mouse, the weight of this is quite light. So until and unless you're a really pro gamer who is used to using mices that are of 80 grams, 85 gram, or maybe even 60 gram or less, you will not notice the weight of this. In fact, this will feel significantly lighter than many of the mouses that you have. The benefit is that this mouse comes in at 12,000 DPI, and that is quite a lot, because the mouse that I was using prior to this was the Razer Aetherius mouse, which had a DPI maximum limit of 7,200 if I'm correct. The review for that mouse are in the links up below. Or down below somewhere. The links are there in this entire video. You can click and check it out. But that was significantly heavier than this and smaller than this. For comparison, this is the Razer Aetherius. Looks slightly better. I think it looks a bit cooler. And this is the Logitech G304. For comparison, look at the size difference. This feels like a miniature mouse, right? In comparison to this Logitech. Let me try to put it correctly. Yeah. This literally feels like a miniature mouse in comparison to Logitech. Now there are a lot of similarities and a lot of differences between it, but that I'll leave it for a different time in a comparison video that I'll be coming up with, and that also is a very cheap mouse, if you would know. And this is only for a price of 3,300 rupees, which is really good here in India, because generally things are very expensive because of the taxes and everything. But you get this for only 3,300 rupees. So let me do a quick gameplay and let me show you how the Logitech software looks like on screen. Alright, so guys, this is how you can download your Logitech G Hub app. It's not a very technical way, but just type Logitech G Hub on top, and the first link that appears, you can just click here, and you can either download it for Windows or for Mac OS from here. So if you click on download for Windows, that is how the download will begin, and for Mac OS, like this. This is the thing that should come up once your downloading is done. It should automatically detect your G304 when it is turned on. like this. So this is the turned on phase. Once all of this is done, you can control a lot of things through your Logitech G Hub app. You can click here and let me zoom in a little bit more. You can make some really micro adjustments to everything. So these, you can set your macros, you can set keys, actions, commands for your specific, right now I just have it at forward, back and middle click. And this is for your DPI cycle, like I mentioned already. Yes, this is for your DPI cycle, and this is the color that denotes it. Now how do you go to and change your DPI cycle? You go here, and here you can select. So there are 4 steps that you can select at one point of time. So right now you can see the steps that I have kept it at are 2400, 3600, 7200 and 12,000. And on top of that, you can also have this response ping rate. So the response ping rate, I have kept it at 1000, which is the most responsive you can ever get. And I've kept it at high performance mode. So all of this combined would mean that the battery would be significantly less than 350 hours. That would mean it would be at 250 hours. So, but that is completely fine. You can, get a new battery, or you can have maybe a lithium ion chargeable battery inserted over here. So you just check this out. So the moment I click here, it's orange, and over there you can see it's orange over here. The moment I click over here, it's pink, and it's pink. Now this is 12,000 DPI. I can barely control this mouse at this rate. So I generally prefer to keep it at 3600 DPI. But generally when I'm doing really fast gaming, so that is when I move to 7200 DPI. But otherwise 3600 is more than sufficient for this mouse. Now if you want, you can change this. I can bring it down to 200 DPI. Yes, now you can see that the mouse is absolutely slow. So let me bring this a little bit back to 2400. Yeah, back to 2400 DPI, and it's much better. Likewise for this, you can again change this. You can increase this, decrease this. So whatever value you'll set over here, that is the step that you will get over here. Alright, let's get on with the gaming test now. Alright guys, we are playing GTA 5 right now, and as you can see, this is at its highest presets, and we are running at 60 plus FPS. And this game is running flawlessly, of course, but you can see how the mouse controls and how the character reacts to it. It's just amazing. This looks really good, guys. Really got a big head once people started calling him a god. They reintegrated my team for Ruby after the design got signed off. Now, my shares ain't worth dick. Sorry about that. I need to walk. I thought. But come on, I'm smart enough to track you down, am I not? I guess you are. Hey, I'll be in touch. Alright, so we are running at 80 plus FPS. Let's see how the game looks like at 120 FPS and how does the game control. And we are basically trying to find out if there is any bottleneck with this mouse. So we are running at 100 FPS at ultra settings. So around 120 FPS right now. And you can see there is no delay between the reactions. And this feels so damn light. You can just see how fast the reactions are. Let's pick up this car and let's take it for a drive. Guys, it is true. Good mouses can really save you and they can improve your gaming. So this mouse really proves that for me. Because before I had this, I really didn't know how good it really feels, you know. So yeah, this game feels really amazing. when you're gaming on it. Really smooth, really smooth. And on top of that, this gives you a battery life of at least 350 hours. So that's really good. Let's play some more and see how it feels. There. But you get the idea. This mouse controls like a boss, and it is really good. You will generally not have those problems of lagginess if you're playing at really high refresh rate. So generally when you're playing at 60 plus FPS, you need a mouse that can keep up with that sort of a refresh rate. And this can more than enough keep up with that refresh rate, even at 120 plus FPS. So that is something that's really good. You can see there's no juttering, and your mouse is constantly going on. And you don't need a very big surface area to be, using this mouse also. Let me show that. So you can just be doing all those actions very smoothly, even on the surface, on a small surface area. So that is really good. The driving is not my mouse's fault, it's mostly me. I'm not really concentrating that much on this game. But yeah, you can see that this mouse feels really buttery smooth when playing. And you're able to control your actions so precisely that it leaves a very good impression. I feel that this is a value for money product at 3,300 or 3,500 rupees. You can get it for 3,200 if you get it during a discount, but otherwise it generally goes on for around 3,500. It's a value for money product, and it's really good for gaming. And it can't make you a drastically better gamer, but if you're a decent gamer, this can definitely give you the edge over your competition. Weight issue: if you're coming from a cheaper mouse, you will not feel the weight. If you're coming from a very light mouse and which is very expensive, then this might feel weighty for you. But it doesn't take you too long to get adjusted to it, so that is a good thing. So that is my verdict, guys. You should buy this mouse no matter what. I think it's a very good product for 3,200, 3,300 rupees, even for 3,500, making it officially currently available, the cheapest mouse in India. And you can buy this cheapest gaming wireless mouse, in India. You can find the links down below for purchasing this product. And if you have liked this video, please like and subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next one.